Hello everybody, welcome along. Happy Homebrew Wednesday to you all. Just got a beer off the hand pull, the Woodfords Wherry. So I just thought we'd have a quick midweek catch up, tell you a few bits what I've got lined up, what's happening, and I just thought while we were doing it we'd do a little bit of a side by side. If you remember when I did that and I kegged it, I did 3 bottles, so we'll do a bit of a side by side. We'll just get this one in a glass, and that had a nice little pop, so hopefully I won't have carbonated it too much. I think if I remember rightly I just put half a teaspoon of brewing sugar in each bottle, and so that's the bottle conditioned and that's the hand pull. And to be fair, they both look really nice beers. And remember, for anybody that doesn't know, Woodfords Wherry is a 2-can kit or 2-pouch kit, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, that half a teaspoon. I mean, years ago when I used to do kits, it used to be a teaspoon. Regardless of style, but it's just got a nice steady carbonation in that, which for this style of beer I think is about right. So appearances, like I've just said, both look really attractive. This hand pull one, the head on these really is a nice thick white creamy head that sticks all the way down. This one is on bottle conditioned, is just dissipating a little bit, but I don't think it'll stick with it, and a quick swirl and you'll bring it back. And they've both cleared up quite nice. Not crystal clear, but clear enough for me. So we'll try the hand pulled version first. And the aroma on this one has definitely subsided to when it was first kegged. Yeah, there's not a lot there, just a bit of a malty generic beer smell really. But this one, on the bottle conditioned one, it's a little bit more fruity. Not masses, but a little bit more fruity. More your darker fruits, if anything. So we'll go in. Cheers. Now this hand pull one is really smooth, quite creamy, and that head is helping with that mouthfeel. And it is a good, nice mouthfeel. There's no bitterness, like I think I said that at last one, there's no bitterness. It's supposed to get hints of marmalade and that. I've not got marmalade at all from at any time. Yes, fruity, yes, slightly a little bit citrus in there, not a lot, but very nice, well balanced. But you can tell it's a kit. I did say that before, but a good kit. So we'll go in with bottle condition now. Like I said, there's a lot more aroma, but cheers. Definitely don't know much that carbonation, but that felt quite fizzy on my tongue. Or maybe it's because I've just gone straight from a flat beer sort of thing. Flavour wise, a lot more fresher, a lot more sweeter, a little bit more depth to them flavours. And if I'm honest, as much as I love my hand pull, for that particular beer, I think bottle conditioning it is the better beer. Or is it just because this has sat aging a little bit and it's not had any like CO2 sort of thing at all, or messed with through hand pull? I don't know. But out of the two, even though it's the same kit, they do taste slightly different. Or is it? I think I'm saying it wrong. Not so much the taste different. Yes, that's a little bit more flavour to it, as in, like I've just said, a bit fresher, a bit deeper in flavour. But I think it's down to the carbonation, just lifting it and sending that flavour around your mouth. But still a very nice little experiment to do. Would I do a twin can kit again and put it on hand pull? Probably not. I think I'd brew an all grain sort of thing that's more designed for that. But that's just my opinion, fellas, anyway, and I've got two beers that are really nice. And I'll enjoy them, steady away. So, you saw me do my grain to glass of the wheat beer. That's still going lovely. I've not brewed since. I have put together my next brew, and it's going to be some sort of a hoppy style IPA hybrid sort of thing. Not sure of the actual recipe as such yet. All I know is that, oops, that's just come on. I've got Best Red X, and I've got, these are kilo bags, and in here I've got, how many did I put in? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 kilo. I think originally I've still got another 2. I did get 7, but I'll drop them other 2 in another beer. This is just purely using up bits and bobs. So I'm going to use 5 kilo of Red X, and that's it. I'm not using any other malt. This is a specialty malt that it can be used in 100% of your grain bill. Although I have heard, well, it might have been Big Banana, he did say that he's done a Red X IPA or something, and he's done it a couple of times, I think, and he reckons it works better if you just use 200 or 300 grams of a different malt as well, which I could do, but I just want to see what it's like just using it on its own, and then if I think it's any good, I can experiment a bit further at a later date. So I've got 5 kilo of Red X, and then I want to go IPA stylish, quite bitter, really hoppy. So just, I don't know whether I'm going to use all of these, a mixture of these, but I've got things I want to use up, and I've still got some more I could change. I've got Crystal, Citra, some Citra there, Motueka, although I was thinking of doing a Motueka smash. I'm sure that's supposed to be lemony, isn't it? Lemon lime flavour. That might be good in a smash. So I don't know, I might dig something else out. And Cascade. And I've got quite a bit of, there must be 20 or 30 grams of Talus. Definitely be around 20 grams in there, I reckon, of Talus from when I did the Four Priest Brewery Mergy, and that's quite a nice hop, so that's going to go in. So Talus, Cascade, Crystal, Citra. I have got some unopened bags of Citra. I might have a Mosaic. Have some others. Hop wise, I was thinking of these, but if I don't put the Motueka in, I'll use something else equivalently hoppy. And yeast wise, I did buy a few. Oh, and I've just put that one in. If you remember when I my last grain to glass on that wheat beer, I did say I had another wheat beer yeast, and that's it. It's a Safale K97, and it quick characteristics of it are a German ale yeast selected for fine Belgian type wheat beers, characterised by a good length on the palate, sedimentation slow, attenuation high, temperature range 12 to 25. So my idea with that is same grain bill at some point, but use this yeast just to see what difference it goes, because I was really happy with that yeast, and that's a standalone wheat beer on its own now, that. But if I can get another one, if this is as good and it gives me a slightly different, that's 2 wheat beers that'll be quite good. So I've got that, and I've started. Rickshaw bangs on about them all the time, and I think Cruels does Mark, and I've been using them. My last 2 or 3 orders now I've used them, and I've been quite happy with them. Cross my loof, so I've got 5s. I've used one of these actually. I've got 5 5s, but I've used one, and I've never used this before, and I've heard a few people on about it. So with this beer, I thought I'd try a Clipper. And for anybody that don't know what Clipper is, it's a New England ale yeast, and it's suitable for quite a range really. Suitable for a hoppy beer requiring a tropical aroma, which is what I'm going after. But with this Red X, hopefully it'll be a red colour sort of thing, but really hoppy. So Clipper, attenuation good, fermentation ideally 15 to 22, and you can do beers up to a maximum ABV of 9%. for a 23 litre batch. So I got 5 of them, and the cheapest chips, 5 of them I think were £9 whatever. My local homebrew shop, a USO 5, which is the equivalent of that, is £3 odd. £3.50 odd, I think it is. Might even be dearer. Might be near at £4. Well, I can get 5 of them for under a tenner. So, and free post. So why wouldn't you use them? Cross my loaf, look them up. So I've got 5, now I've got 10 packs of yeast here. So I'm going to have to do some hoppy beers and some ales. So that's where we are at the minute. That's going to be the next beer I do. Some sort of make it up as we go along, but I will take notes of what I've used, and if by magic I stumble upon a real good winner, I'll be able to rebrew it. But the chances of that using odds and sods, I don't know. And that's really it, lads. I don't think there'll be a video for 2 or 3 weeks after this. I'm going on my holidays. Just me and wife. We're off to Norway, going on a cruise down fjords. We've been really looking forward to it. It's his 30th wedding anniversary. Well, it's his 30th wedding anniversary in July. But this is the nearest time we could get off to that, so we're doing that for his anniversary. Really looking forward to it, with a few things booked along the way that we're looking forward to. A meal in Marco Pierre White's restaurant, some really good, stunning, picturesque train journeys up through mountains and that to see fjords, glaciers and all that, so it should really be a really good holiday. And we need it after what we've put up with last 6-8 months. So, like I said, that's it, lads. Try and get this out before we go. Come back, and then that'll be my first brew when we get back. And I'm mumbling, aren't I? So, cheers everybody, we'll leave it there. And we'll catch you when I get back off that boat.